I have a story that's sadder than your story of 8th grade Sadie Hawkins.
Oh my God.
It's horrible. It's the
Tonight
worst
Show
thing
story?
ever. What's that?
A Tonight Show story?
Yeah, it's terrible. Johnny Carson asked us to go on the Tonight Show, or we were, Fred, whatever, asked us to go on the Tonight Show. And we were going to do the water tank, where I'm doing a card trick and Teller drowns in the water tank.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah. We did it a billion times.
Right.
So it's a great trick. We did it first on Saturday Night Live. So we're going to do it on Carson. And to me, because I was an idiot, the most important part was leaving Teller dead. So I can't find the card. It's a signed card. And then Teller drowns. I turn around his dead body. And then on his face is the signed card. Miracle. And he's still dead. So we said, I'm going to say Johnny, but it wasn't a direct conversation with Johnny. We said to the Johnny people, we'll leave Teller dead and go to the break. And they got back to us and said, Johnny says he wants you to open the tank. Teller comes out, he waves, we go to commercial break. I said, it's not funny if Teller isn't dead going to commercial break. And they said, Johnny does not want to go to commercial break with Teller dead. I said, Teller's not dead. It's a trick.
And he's a magician.
Right.
Johnny Carson's the most famous I started as a magician guy.
He just said for this show,
right,
we don't want to go to commercial with the dead guy. So we said, he said, this is my show. And we said, this is our trick.
Wow.
So then they say, Johnny says he really wants you on the show. He really doesn't want that on his show. So here's what he said to do. Jay Leno is filling in, hosting. Come on and do the trick exactly the way you want. So you have your integrity and I have mine.
Great.
And we said, fabulous. And then we did it with Jay and changed the trick.
You changed the trick?
We did a different trick because we couldn't ship the water tanks. We did a whole different trick that would have been fine with Johnny. And Johnny, we became friends after he retired.
Yeah, he's a magician. He loves it.
Yeah, and he was a skeptic. And although I think it's safe to say now, you could say he was an atheist. And
I don't know, but he seems like the type.
He said it to me.
He did?
Many times.
So you were friends with him?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I called him up, and he called me up because he was a real fan of bullshit. He liked our show, Bullshit.
I was too.
And he called me up, and he said, I just want to tell you, I think Bullshit is the best show on television.
That's
and I said to him,
that's awesome.
Johnny, I don't know if you knew this, but the Tonight Show is also on television. And that was a better show. And from there, I have another sad story that you can think about when you're lamenting the 8th grade.